with the latest. And now Mary McNamara Bernston joins us with the Rockford Arts Council. The spring art scene is fast approaching, and this has been an event on spring and fall now. Yeah. It's been part of the Rockford art scene for what?
Over 25 years.
Yeah, over a quarter century.
Yeah.
And for those who aren't familiar with what the art scene is, give us a clue or two here.
Okay, great. The Rockford Area Arts Council's mission is to support, promote, and develop access to the arts. So Spring Art Scene is one of the ways in which we do this. So we support the visual arts community by providing this biannual gallery walk. So
biannual, every other year then?
No, I'm sorry.
Twice a year. Spring and fall, okay.
Yes. And you can attend, you can come downtown. It's fairly city-centered, but we do have a number of peripheral locations as well.
See one in Roscoe at least.
That's right, and we've always got a great show out at Ameriprise. And so what we try to do is give artists an opportunity, visual artists, an opportunity to show their work, talk to people about their work, talk to people about the process and their inspiration and their approach and the materials that they use. And then what we really try to do is get people in to purchase that work.
Yeah, okay.
So it's all about purchasing the artwork.
The artwork
yes.
is for sale then.
The artwork is for sale.
And you mentioned galleries, and yes, some of them are established galleries in the area, but you're using a lot of different non-gallery type settings. So this is what, 30
Absolutely.
Settings this spring?
There are, so over 30.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. So we are using, we've got a couple great locations that have joined us this year and a couple stalwart staples that you've got to hit. So we've got Benny's Cleaners, which some people hear Benny's Cleaners and think, what? But we recently had a consultant group come in from New York and see Benny's Cleaners, and they were blown away at what he's doing there and what they've done for years. So we actually have our Youth Arts Ambassador who won the Arts Award this year, Lincoln Halverson. He is going to be at Benny's Cleaners among many other talented artists. And then we've got Brett Whitaker, also the Visual Artist of the Year, just recently awarded. He'll be at Ernie's and he'll be doing live mural painting. We've got Cletta's.
Ernie's Midtown Pub.
Ernie's Midtown Pub.
So you're using a cleaner, you're using a bar, restaurant,
exactly.
A number of restaurant types.
Number of restaurants, a number of venues where people have businesses, just local businesses. Yeah, Cletta's Stay and So is down on South Main. She just won for excellence in service to the arts, so she's participating at her quilting show, at her quilting shop. So. A little bit alternative locations mixed in with Roni Golan's art gallery, traditional art gallery, or 317 Artist Collective.
It's a way to get art into different communities.
It is,
and that's what you're all about, really.
That's right. We're really interested in creating access to arts in maybe unexpected places.
You mentioned visual art a couple different times.
Yes.
Is that painting? Is that sculpture?
Yes.
Is that all of it? What?
I think that's when people hear art, they think of painting.
Right.
They think of photography. They think of jewelry. They think of fiber arts. So that is all included. We also have locations with music as well. But the Arts Council's mission really does encompass everybody. It's the musicians, it's the performing artists, the dancers, the musicians, again, and visual artists, as well as graphic designers. I mean, there are all types of fashion designers, film. The arts are sort of endless that way, but this event in particular focuses on visual artists and elevating them in the community and sort of educating the community and providing them an opportunity to purchase art. Stop yourself from going to Home Goods and get yourself going downtown to ArtScene so that you can really, you walk by that piece in your home and it really changes the way you look and experience things.
Well, you have a little more knowledge about what it's about because the artists are going to be there.
And you're invested. You've spoken to the artist, you've purchased the work.
Instead of, that might work on this wall. You see it at the big
instead
box
of matching
store.
the sofa,
So give us the hours and the time for Art Scene, the Spring Art Scene, which is next weekend.
Yes,
Friday.
21st and 22nd.
Yeah.
And that's Friday, 5 to 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. And then you will, when you arrive at an Art Scene location, you will receive a booklet. And in this booklet, you will find a wonderful map that is also online and interactive. So please pick these up and make sure you pass them around to your friends. But just the link itself will take you right there. And whether you're a phone person or you're a paper person like myself, both ways are accessible.
Artsforeveryone.com is that website to find out the information of the 30+ locations of the Spring Art Scene next weekend, Friday and Saturday. Of course, it is free to browse around. You can hit all of them, which would be quite a feat.
It would. I've done it.
You have.
Oh yeah.
Or you can choose an area and canvas that, and
That's right.
find nice things on canvas and other art means. But what I know this isn't with the Arts Council or Arts for Everyone, but.
Yeah.
The Rockford Art Museum is doing what are these?
Oh, I love showcasing. So the Art Museum is one of the Arts Council's partners. We
Right.
are an umbrella organization, and so we try to provide resources and funding opportunities and employment to our partners. But Carrie Johnson over at the Art Museum is doing
curator,
this.
yeah.
The curator and the executive director, not a small role. She and her team have created these flower bombs all over
Yes.
town.
I just did one, I think, at the Rock Command.
At the Rock
Yeah.
Guardians, absolutely. And so those represent sort of a build-up and little teasers to a big event called Art in Bloom.
That's the end of after ArtScene.
That's
weekend,
right,
yeah.
the weekend after. So what that is doing is sort of making the community aware of this event where they take their permanent collection pieces, those pieces that are paintings typically, or sculptures. Then they have florists, professional florists, pair those together. So this florist does a piece that is inspired by the permanent collection piece.
The artwork.
By the
Okay.
artwork.
Yeah.
And then they also have a fashion show, which is really dynamic. So it's a phenomenal event, and I encourage everybody to go.
And that
Art
is
in Bloom.
Art in Bloom, and that is the following week, last weekend of
That's right.
April, and you can find more information at the Rockford Art Museum website, and maybe you probably got a link at Arts for
I'm
Everyone.
sure we do. I'm sure we do. We will now.
But artsforeveryone.com. So yes, art will be. So yeah, we encourage people to check out local galleries, the local Rockford Art Museum, but you can also find art at a variety of other locations here coming up in the spring art scene, April 21st and 22nd, 5 to 9 the 21st. That's Friday evening, and then Saturday from 4 to 9, the artists will be there. And bring a card or bring a checkbook if people still write checks.
Absolutely.
I'm, sure
I'm a check writer, you bet.
Because the art is for sale and for you. That's exactly what it's all about. Artsforeveryone.com is the place to go for more on the spring art scene. Thank you, Mary.
Thanks so much, Andy.
Coming up next, we'll get an update on the situation at East High School. It appears to be a false report of a shooting there. Marta Berglund will join us with an update when we come right back.